After I retired from Hughes, there was still a lot of interesting things to be done, some of them in my field. I've been asked and served on advisory groups for the NRO, for NASA Ames Research Center, for the Air Force. I was approached to be a professor at MIT, prestigious school, a visiting professor. I kept involved with the National Academy of Engineering because that's an important honorary society. There's the 2,000 smartest engineers in the country are part of this, and I just kept in touch with that. Probably the most interesting one has been JPL. To have the vicarious experience of sitting there listening to all the good things that are going on now, going to the planets, taking pictures of Earth, things that I've done, that was probably the most fun thing I've done in my retirement. When folks asked me when my retirement was announced, there was a lot of nice things said to me about, you know, we hate to see you go, and what are you going to do after you retire? I said, what I'm going to do after I retire is all the things I didn't have time to do when I was working so hard. I wanted to do some projects with my family, and a couple of them came up that were kind of nice. One was to write a memoir describing my life, and to do that with my son-in-law, Ben Hellworth. A few years ago, they approached me to become a member of the board of this startup company, something called Protostar. We've launched the first satellite. We're going to launch the second satellite in a couple of months, and the business is growing. Since my retirement, I was going to do a lot of different things. I didn't know what they were, and they have been a lot of things that have kept me interested.
We're celebrating my birthday in New York City, and the family had gathered. And so I got up to make my speech, and I told the group I had decided I was going to start a new business. And everybody listened carefully and attentively. And I said, I'm going to start a horse race business. And the whole group went deadly silent. I mean, nobody could understand that I would be in the horse race business. This was completely out of the pattern that everybody established for me as a business executive.
And the silence continued until I always appreciated this support from Robin Bartlett, our Aussie niece, when she said, "Good on ya." And that launched me into the horse race business.
Told my wife that this was going to be a business and I intended to make a profit. I intended to learn, which I have, including how difficult it is to make a profit. Here was the big surprise. It was a tremendous bonus, and that is that my extended family became extraordinarily interested in this business. Now, I'd spent 40 some odd years in a very exciting and very interesting business, putting satellites into space and changing the world through satellite communications. It was exciting, it was very good, very important, and I enjoyed it and I was successful at it. But there wasn't a lot of interest in my family in that. Maybe it's because they didn't understand it, and maybe it was because I wasn't good at explaining it. But nothing excited their interest as a family than the horse race business.
It's improper to say I've retired. I've retired from Hughes, but there's still a lot of things going on in my life, and I'm enjoying it. I hope to continue to enjoy it.